Hello Scorpio, my name is Kimberly and I am Garden Witch Tarot. You can email me at gardenwitchtarot@gmail.com for a private reading. I will be doing those on a limited basis. Right now I'm trying to get back into my channel. I was gone for a little while and then I came back and then I have not made a video in about a week. I've been having some technical difficulties. My videos tend to have a lag, and so I'm trying to work that out without having to get a new computer, a new camera. So we're gonna get right to you, Scorpio, for the rest of April 2018. I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake. I love this deck of cards. I think it's so fitting in most cases. I find it very relevant, and I love the illustrations. The art is beautiful. So Scorpio, April 2018. Scorpio, April 2018. What have we got? Okay. Let's just do this. Go ahead and cut. And we've got Justice, Scorpio. So some of you are dealing with a legal issue. Some of you are just dealing with something, a matter of fairness, right and wrong, for you in your life. But the situation has to do either with legalities or fairness. Justice is the card of Libra. Some of you may be dealing with a Libra. So let's see. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for Scorpio. Okay. Justice is going to overlook this situation for us now, Scorpio. Okay. So, this is either representing you or the situation that you're in, Scorpio, and it's the Ace of Cups upside down. So, there is an emotional matter. And Scorpio, you are a water sign. The cups are a suit of the water signs. So for you, this could just be that you're really not feeling you're not feeling like in your entity. You're feeling drained emotionally, or just drained in general. Or it could be that you've been rejected emotionally recently. I think this is an emotional. I think there's something here with your emotions. I think this is a matter of the heart. Crossing this Ace of Cups is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So this Eight of Wands cards, it is about Wands are about communication and passion and excitement, action, and this card is about communication that isn't, like, doesn't come through, or situations that, like, you see these wands are all flying around and this little witch cannot get control of the situation. So the Eight of Wands is about a situation that feels out of control, and this is in the reverse for you. So I feel like you've got the Ace of Cups there, upside down. I think maybe there's been a miscommunication, an offer that's gone awry, something that you're not able to communicate, and it has to do with communication. Like, either you've not made yourself clear where you stand emotionally, or you don't understand what somebody else is saying. But either way, the communication it's either not healthy, or it's it's just kind of really not working right now. And it could be that you've cut off communication with somebody because they've hurt you. And for a Scorpio, that actually makes a little more sense. That, you know, somebody didn't respond emotionally the way you wanted them to, or hurt you, and now you've cut them off. And so this situation, and it may not have been fair, or it may have been fair, or it may be it was somebody that you really, really loved, and now you're getting a divorce and you've stopped communication with them. But the foundation of this is the High Priestess. And this is the second card in the Major Arcana. The High Priestess is, she kind of holds the balance between, it's not like justice, but it can be similar. Like the Hierophant is the mate. So the High Priestess uses knowledge and light, and you know, you can see here she's using all different kinds of magics or resources and piles of books to have the knowledge to make decisions, or pass on advice, okay, or teach, pass on wisdom. And the wisdom that she passes on comes from years of accumulated knowledge that she's amassed. So at the foundation is pretty much like the sum of your life's experience. And I feel like it's kind of, you're closing yourself off because of that. In the recent past, there's the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So there was an offer of love, action was taken, and there was either a miscommunication. This Knight of Cups is in reverse. So something was not communicated clearly, or, pardon me, sorry about that. Or you found out that somebody wasn't genuine, like emotionally as genuine as they said they were. And then overseeing this whole situation is the Three of Wands in the reverse. So the Three of Wands is about standing on a precipice and like waiting for your ships to come in. This witch is looking into the distance. She's put her magic out there, and she's looking toward the horizon, you know, waiting for the return on her investment, kind of. And yours is in the reverse. So you're tired of that. You're tired of waiting. Like you put yourself out there. I think for some of you put yourself out there and it didn't work out. Like maybe feelings weren't reciprocated, but the communication is just bad, and you may feel like this is the fairest thing, and for you it is. It's about justice, because you summed up, you evaluated everything that you've learned through your experiences, and you've come up with a judgment, this justice here. And so in the near future, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is you being perfectly content by yourself. You know, you've got yours, Scorpio, and you're good with that. How you're seeing yourself is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is about victory. So you're feeling like this isn't a victory for you. Other people are seeing you as the King of Swords. Or it could be that the King of Swords is in your environment. And this King of Swords is an Aquarius. It's really like the only other person until we get to the end. But, you know, people are seeing you as you've made your decision and you're done. And you've got justice there. You're not communicating. You've come to this conclusion from a logical standpoint. You're not cocky about it. You're not like, yay, I won. But people are seeing you as very decisive, and you know, they know that you used, again, your knowledge there with that book to come to this conclusion. In your hopes and fears, you've got the Four of Wands in the reverse. I think you might have a little bit of fear that you'll lose something good. That's kind of like just a little itchy nag in the back of your mind. And here in the most likely conclusion is the King of Cups in the reverse. And the King of Cups is you, Scorpio, in the reverse. So it's got you feeling upside down. I think you're a little more upside down in the situation. I think you've told yourself that, you know, I used my life experience. I put myself out there. I was rejected. I'm not waiting for this crap. I'm good by myself. Oh, it wasn't like a victory for me, but it is what it is. And people are like, dang, you were very decisive in this situation, Scorpio. And there's this little bitty nagging bit in the back of your brain that's like, maybe you spilled over a cup that was genuine. But it looks like you've made your final decision, Scorpio. So there you go. Even with the King of Cups, which is you, Scorpio, in the reverse, even with that coming up, you know, all I can tell you is that time does heal all things. But I know that you've made up your mind. And I don't think that anything I can say is going to change that. Okay, so let's move on to our oracle. We've got the Oracle of E. This is by Pam Grout and Colette Barron-Reed. And this is what came out for us. The 27th card, Magnanimous Me. And I will read that for you. How magnanimous of me. This is the time for your true nature to bloom like a crocus in the spring. You are nothing but a big ball of love, and the only thing you really want is to love up on everyone. This is a good time to get in touch with that higher truth and free your generous spirit. Kindness, anyone? So, you know, maybe it's time for you, Scorpio, to go occupy yourself with some acts of kindness and generosity. Okay? And maybe that will occupy you until something else starts. For those of you that this applies to. And this isn't going to apply to a lot of people. But please comment, like, share, subscribe. If this video doesn't apply to you, please check back with my next one. It certainly might. Again, you can email me at gardenwitchtarot@gmail.com, and I hope to see you soon.